Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Program with Pirai. In this video, we are going to see about patterns. So, first of all, why we need patterns? Because the patterns are the best program to enhance our looping statements, right? Our logical building on looping statements. Okay. So, first of all, let us see a simple pattern. What's the pattern? Let's see here. If I give an input file, you have to print this. So let me write here. See here, if I give input as 5, just input as 5, then you have to print what 5 stars in each line of 5 line, right? Just see here, 5 star, 5 star, here also 5 star. Observe carefully. Here, this is the first line, this is the second line, this is the third line, this is the fourth line, this is the fifth line. Okay, so let us put some indexing here. Always try to put from 0 or from 1. Let me take as 0. Okay, it is where 0 comma 0, because this is the zeroth column, this is the first column, this is the second column, this is the third column, this is the fourth column. Likewise, this is the zeroth column, this is the first column, this is the second column, this is the third column, this is the fourth column. Let us take like that. Okay, here 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2, 0 comma 3, 0 comma 4. Always try to put some configuration like this for all stars. Okay, for this question it is not mandatory, but still, if you are solving some pattern question, please write these configuration so that you can easily build a logic from this. Okay, in upcoming videos I will discuss among by using this approach, but still in this program we don't want this approach. Okay, then how to approach this problem? In first line, I want to print a 5 star, and in next line, I want to print 5 star. Totally, there are 5 line. So, can I say to print this 5 line, I need a for loop. I need a for loop where it goes from 0 to n, or it is from 1 to 5. Totally, the iteration should be 5 iteration. Okay. Inside that, for this each for loop, I want to print a 5 star, right? A 5 star. So, to implement this 5 star, can I say I will put another for loop and say just go from 1 to n and just print a star. Just print star. Fine. Fine. So this is my answer. Yes. Do you understand this? Now, see here. N is equal to 5 for I in range of n, for j in range of n. Why? Because I already told you we have to go, we have to iterate up to what? 5 times. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally 5 times. So I have iterated 5 times successfully in the outer loop. And then again I have iterated 5 times in inner loop successfully. Now print star comma end is equal to just empty string, because as I already discussed in previous videos, like in Python, we should give this end keyword. Why? Because in C++ and Java, after iteration of for loop, the cursor will remain at that position. It won't go to the next line. But in Python, each and every time the iteration is running, the cursor will move to the next line. That is, see here, if I take for example, if there is a code in which I am iterating I from 0 to 5, just I am printing I, then the output is like, in first line it is 0, in next line it is 1, in next line it is 2, in next line it is 3, and next line it is 4. Fine. So this is my output. But if I want 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I will give comma end keyword. End is equal to some value which will be in the end of this every values, right? Now that's the reason why I have given that end keyword. In rest of this video, this end keyword is the most important thing. If you are coding in Python, you should put this. In C++ and Java, you don't need to put this. Okay. Now after executing this all, I want to what? Print. I want to print this. What this line signifies? This line says that, hey, move to the next line. Move to the next line. If I give like print of function, it just execute like equivalent to print of slash n. So what is the meaning of slash n? It is a what? Escape sequence. It is a new feed or new line. Move to the next line. Okay, because we have printed this successfully. By using this inner for loop, we have printed this 5 stars successfully. Now I want to move my cursor to this point to print this all 5 stars, right? In next iteration. That's the reason why I have used this slash n. Do you understand? Do you understand? Now, this question is clear. Moving to the next question. So if I input as 5, you have to print 1 1 1 1 5, 1 for 5 times, then in next line 2 for 5 times, in next line 3 for some 5 times, and in next line 4 for 5 times, and in next line 5 for 5 times. So how to approach this problem? The same, it is same as this problem, right? This problem is equivalent to that problem, but still here we are just printing a star, but in that problem we are printing what? 1 2 3 4 5. Now how to approach this problem? Let me write here 1 1 1 1 1, 2 2 2 2 2, 3 3 3 3 3, 4 4 4 4 4, 5 5 5 5 5. Fine. Now how to approach this problem? Just listen carefully. I have already told you how to print a 5 into 5. That is, in this line there are 5 elements, and here 5, and here 5, and here 5, and here 5. This is the previous example, right? This is what I have told you in the previous example. And then just apply that same logic. Just change this value. Like what? See here, I already told you for I in range of what? 5. In in this I have kept as 5. Now for j in range of what? 5, right? Now inside this I want to print some value. Let me take as num. Let me take as num, and end is equal to a empty string, right? Now here it is print. Now just say me what should be the value of this num so that it will print 1 at first, then 2 in second line, and 3 in third line, and 4 and 5. Let me take initially num is equal to 1, because initially it is 1, right? It is 1. And then when we are increasing this by 1, when we are increasing it by 1, whenever the first row completed, I increment. Whenever the second row completed, I increment. So put here num plus is equal to 1. After this for loop execute, after this for loop executes, I will put num plus is equal to 1. That's all. So this is the code of my question, right? See here, n is equal to 5, num is equal to 1 for I in range of n, for j in range of n, print num, comma, n is equal to just an empty string. And then after executing this whole for loop, I want to add 1 to num, because my row value is updated from 1 to 2, next 2 to 3, next 3 to 4, next 4 to 5. So that's the reason why I have used num plus equal to 1, right? Then just a print statement. It is equal to what? Slash n. Okay, you should be careful, and you know how you should know what is the syntax of each and every language, right? Now let me run this. See here, it is executed successfully. Now, instead of using this num, we can also implement in different way. How to implement this in different way? Let me take here. Just listen carefully. When this row will be printed, when this 5 1 will be printed, when I is equal to 0, I can say when I is equal to 0, this 5 row are printed, 5 ones are printed. Here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. Whenever I value is corresponding to this values, my print statement will print this inside my j iteration, right? So by considering this as my approach, I can say when I is equal to 0, I am printing 1. When I is equal to 1, I am printing 2. When I is equal to 2, I am printing 3 and 4 and 5. So I can say whenever I is 0, I am printing 1. So that I can say I plus 1 should be printed. I plus 1 should be printed. And so this is my logic. So let me take this, and then just here I plus 1, then take this. Let me execute this. Fine. Same answer. Okay. Now going to the next question. So this is the little tricky question. Let us see that. Okay, okay, fine. Star has star has star. So when n is equal to 5, I should print this. Star has star, star has star has star, star has star has star. So this should be my output when n is equal to 5. So input, whenever I give input as 5, we want to print this. Okay, so I already told you we want to use some representation in numbers, right? I have told you, right? Just like this is for 0 and we can keep this as 1 and this is 2 and this is 3 and this is 4. I have told you, right? And we want to keep 0 1 2 3. I have forgot to add one more row, so this should be my output. And then here 4. Now combine this and write it is 0 comma 0, it is 0 comma 1, it is 0 comma 2, it is 0 comma 3, this is 0 comma 4, and then 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5. So this is my representation. Right now, wherever my star are coming and wherever my hash is coming, just observe wherever my star is coming at 0 comma 0, and then at 0 comma 2, and then at 0 comma 4. That's all in first row, and then wherever my hash is coming in first row, it is in 0 comma 1 and 0 comma 3. And then here, let me highlight it. See here, here star, and here star, and here star. Again, here star, 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 star. So I can say, listen carefully. By this observation, I can say this is the value of j, right? This is the value of j. Always the column is the value of j and row is the column of, sorry, row is the value of I. Okay, now by observing this carefully, I can say whenever j value is 0 2 4 6 going on, my star should be printed. Yes, whenever my value is 1 3 5 and 7 and going on, my hash should be printed. So by seeing this observation, I can say whenever my j value is even, whenever my j value is even, I want to print star. And then whenever my j value is odd, I want to print what? Hash. So this is my observation. This is my observation. So let us code it. See here, n is equal to 5 for I in range of n, and then inside that for j in range of n. So this is the skeletal I have given already, right? Now inside that, if j mod 2 is equal to 0, then I have what I have told, just print star. Else I want to print hash. That's all. That's all. Let me submit it. Fine, same answer. So this is what the basics of patterns. Let us see still more patterns by using the conditions. Thank you.